I'm out of breath. So, jeez, should have caught my breath before I started vlogging. 2 days ago, me, Frida, and my parents finished the hedge. A little bit on that side as well. We still have a little bit to do, but we ran out of hedge plants that we bought. But yeah, it's gonna be quite awesome having a hedge. The hedge plants we bought, I'll put the name of them right here. But yeah, as you can see, we have been dealing with a little bit of privacy issues. So this, for those of you that know, is an old church. I bought this house back when it was a church, and I am the person that made it into a house. But that means that a lot of people went to church here in the past, and when they're driving along this road, often they slow down and really want to know what's going on inside. They're curious. So I mean, it was fine, it wasn't too bad, but sometimes you just want to feel a little bit more privacy. So that's why we wanted a hedge. And the hedge plant we bought should be able to grow 2 meters tall, even 3 or 4 meters tall if you treat them right. So that's what we're doing. We're growing a hedge. And as you probably saw in the previous vlog as well, there is so much rocks. As you can see over there, so much rocks that came out of this little ditch that we dug for the hedge. And we have plants for those rocks. Let me show you. You all remember my rock arch, right? I made this rock arch a while ago. It is still standing. It's all held together by just gravity. Like there's some dirt between the rocks here to have some plants grow. But this is all held together just by gravity. There is no glue or bolts or cement. But it's still standing. I think it's the 3rd year it's standing right now. But we've extended this part. And as you can see, I'm filling this with dirt. So that can become a nice plant box. And it's probably gonna be difficult to see right now on camera. But we're extending that plant box all the way over there in a nice S shape. And as you can see, I started lining up some big rocks right here. But it'll start taking shape more later. This is leftover dirt that we thought we would need for the hedge. There's still a lot left over, which is perfect because then we can use it for this plant box later. And there's still some dirt over there. And there's still the really big rock. Haven't moved that yet because that one was a big task to move. Anyway, I'm gonna continue working on this plant boxes and see how far I get before the sun goes down, because as you can see, the sun is already quite low. It's like a zoo here. They're just standing around not doing anything. They don't care. That's amazing. morning, everybody. I've been working hard enough that I needed to take my hat off because I got warm. And as you can see, it's snowing. The first real snow of 2025. I mean, the end of 2025. It probably snowed a little bit in the beginning, but you know what I mean. So yesterday we got a yellow alert for this snowstorm. It isn't as bad. It's not that bad. I didn't think we needed a yellow alert. It's just, you know, a good warning to have that snow is coming. So yesterday evening we did all kinds of preparations, took stuff inside that shouldn't be lost underneath the snow, and strode some salt at the doorway entrance and some gravel so that nobody would slip and fall. And this morning, as you saw, I had to do some snow shoveling. And now it's time for me to do my pre-breakfast walk, because, you know, going on a walk before breakfast is a good thing. And especially when it's this beautiful outside, because my gosh, it's always a very pleasant surprise to see how beautiful nature is when it's covered in a fresh layer of white. And of course, since it's been a week again, let's go look what my camera deep in the forest, or actually just 50 meters from my house, has been filming. Well, as you can see, we got another fox just digging in the ground a little bit. If you remember, that's the exact same spot where the foxes peed last week. So there must be something interesting smelling in that spot. We got this little animal. I have no idea what it is. Like, if you look at the bushy tail, it maybe looks a little bit like a squirrel, but it's way too big for a squirrel. And also, it's not in the trees. This is definitely not a squirrel. If you know what it is, please let us know. And lastly, we got a moose. Yeah, it's pretty awesome to see a moose. Sadly, as you can see, this moose is being followed by a hunting dog, which means that moose is most likely no longer with us. That moose has most likely been killed by hunters by now, which, you know, makes me really sad, because we don't see mooses that often anymore, and they keep shooting them, even though everybody knows their population has gone down since I moved to Sweden. Not that it's my fault that they have gone down, but I'm just saying you can tell it's a very big difference with how many moose there were since I moved to Sweden and how many moose there are right now. So anyway, still very cool to get them on camera. Alright, I'm back inside. Time to do a little cereal breakfast and work on the next vlog, which is this vlog, of course, I'm working on. And while I'm sitting here behind my desk, I got a nice view out of my window looking at the freshly fallen snow, so that's quite nice. After breakfast, we'll be going back outside because I've got some tasks to do outside. Not one that I had planned, because the ones I had planned required that there wasn't any snow, but now there's snow, so I'm doing different tasks. But I'm gonna eat breakfast and then we'll see each other outside. Ooh, it's a little bit... That's better. Okay, so I just ate breakfast, and since I was gonna keep working on my little stone wall that I was working on over there, but it's now covered in snow, so I can't do that. So the other task I think I can do today is these doors. So as you saw a few vlogs ago, I finished this wall, and now I have made these doors that is access to my firewood storage. But these doors are not closing properly, and that is because they have expanded because of moisture in the air. So I am thinking I will take a little tool outside and see if I can make the doors just a little bit smaller so that they will open and close properly. And then also I need some kind of method that if I let go, they don't want to close like that, so that they stay open. It's probably just putting a rope in the wall with a few hooks on it or something. So that is the task I'll be working on right now. Okay, got a little rope to hold the door open. That is nice to have because you don't want to be bending over here to get some firewood and then this door hitting you in the head. Well, as you can see, it's getting dark, but at least now the doors are better. As you can see, they're staying open, so we can just get our firewood here without the doors closing on us. And that's just because I put, you can barely see it in the dark, but I put two strings that you can, on the wall, that you can hook them up to the doors, and they do, I'm not happy with it. They're still a little bit stuck. I just need to get more wood off of them, but I'm cold, it's getting dark, and I'm done for now. So I just gonna have to do more at a later date. And I mean, it's not that bad. If it doesn't get any worse than this, I'm gonna keep it like this because they just hold themselves closed, which is nice. Hoping it doesn't get any worse. But for now, look at those doors. You like, from this distance, you can barely tell there's any doors, which is the way I wanted it. So I guess it's good. I guess it's good. But yeah, as long as the rest of the winter doesn't make these doors expand even more, and then I'll just have to take some more wood off, I guess. But for now, we can get to our firewood, which is perfect. All right, time for me to go back inside because it is dark, it is cold. We've got some of our Christmas lights up already. You know what? Let me show you those a little bit because they look nice. Doesn't that look nice? Very nice little Christmassy exterior to our house. I think it looks beautiful, nice and cozy. Well, with that said, I'm gonna go inside. I'm going to make Frida some dinner because she's about to come back home from work, and then me and Frida are gonna cozy up next to the warm fire, I think. All right, see you all next time. Bye.